Alright guys, so now it's time to start talking about our 2024 opponents. Now if you guys do not know how this works, pretty much how it's structured is that you play a division, two divisions every single year. You play one AFC and one NFC division. So every 4 years, you're going to play that said division yet again. So for example, this last year, well, I guess this year right now, of course, still in it technically, we played AFC South, which is the Colts, the Jags, the Texans, and the Titans. And then we go ahead and we also played the AFC or NFC West, 49ers, Rams, Cardinals, and Seahawks. So next year, we're actually playing the AFC West, which obviously, yes, ironically enough, is going to put us right in par with playing the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to be freaking awful. And also, we do play the NFC East. So that does put us in par of Cowboys, Commanders, and so on and so on. So every single year, because of that, you know a good amount of the games that will be shown. So for example, even in 2025, some of these will be decided still, and we won't know 100%. But we know a good idea of what division we're going to be playing on AFC and NFC. So you can always get at least, you know, your 6 games, right, from your division, then 4 from another, then 4 from another. So you can really get 14 games moving forward every single year for the foreseeable future. If you really want to try to predict what teams we would play, you can already know, okay, we're going to play these 14 games every single year. Well, what are the other 3 games? And the other 3 games really come down to, well, how good were you the previous year? Were you a great team? Did you win the Super Bowl? Those 3 games are going to be the toughest games possible then. Were you an awful team? Then you're probably going to have easy 3 games. And you might have those easy 3 games at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year. Then it comes down to schedule makers and how much the schedule makers actually like you. It's not how much they like you, but that's why I feel like it. By the way, this was posted on CincinnatiBengals.com. So officially from the Bengals posting this. Just a little side note if you want to check it out yourself. Alright, so 2024 opponents. Our home opponents are going to be Ravens, Browns, Steelers, and, you guessed it, all AFC North opponents. How? I would have never guessed those opponents. Okay, let's stop being cheesy here. Yeah, no, we're playing, obviously, 3 home, 3 away, AFC North. My allergies right now are kicking up. That's why I keep getting rid of my webcam. My allergies are just going crazy right now. We also play the AFC West, so Denver Broncos. So if we're thinking about this logically, right? If Joe Burrow is 100% healthy, okay, and knock on wood here, he's healthy the whole entire season, I think we can easily beat, at home here, Kenny, at home, I think we can easily beat the Patriots. We can easily beat the Commanders. I think we can easily beat the Raiders and easily beat the Broncos. I think right there is 4 wins, okay? That's 4 wins at home. The AFC North is going to be the tough ones. I think the Eagles are going to be a very tough team to beat. Even in our home stadium, that's going to be tough to beat them. They're always a great team. But even if we beat the Eagles, 5 games right there at home, we can win. Those are 5 winnable games. I think these are 5 winnable games. Eagles is going to be the tough one. But if Joe stays healthy the whole entire season, I think that this is 5 winnable games. These are just they're going to be tough. And it really depends on what Cleveland does. Because Cleveland has that $70 million, you know, with, what's his name, Deshaun Watson next year. So they're going to have to rebuild in some way. They're going to have to take some assets from the team and lose them. Not, you know, Myles Garrett, but they're going to have to lose some assets because you got to get underneath that salary cap number and negative $70 million. I believe right now they're negative $53 million. So they're going to have to do something there. So maybe Cleveland is out of the, not out of the race, but maybe they are a lot worse. And we get 1 game at home against them. Again, that's going to be tough. Pittsburgh, again, another team that's really good and up on the rise right now. Kenny Pickett's going to be back next season. And who knows, maybe they go ahead and go for another quarterback. So these are going to be 3 tough games. Now, the away games are going to be Baltimore, Cleveland, and Steelers. But Dallas Cowboys. And you already guessed it, yeah. We're playing an Arrowhead yet again. We're playing an Arrowhead. It is what it is. You're gonna always play an Arrowhead. I feel like we're never going to get another home game against the Chiefs in our lifetime. It's always going to be every year you play the Chiefs, Bengals, Chiefs every single year, and it's always away in Arrowhead. It is what it is, man. That's where Taylor Swift's going to be happy. That's where the NFL is going to be happy. Actually, wait, hold up. So the following season, it hasn't been determined yet, but this away game is an AFC North opponent. And it's going to depend on, AFC West opponent. It's going to depend on how good of a team we are. So if we do amazing next year, this game right here, I promise you, is probably going to be, you guessed it, the Kansas City Chiefs in Arrowhead. So there's no way that this won't be Arrowhead and Kansas City Chiefs. They haven't determined it yet, but it's going to be 1,000%. And then look at this. Ooh. Hold up, in 2026, we could have a home game versus the Chiefs. That's actually interesting. There's no way they're not going to give us a Chiefs game in here. And this is an AFC East team and an NFC team. So this is the only AFC West team that could be, and this would be the Chiefs game. So, and then we also get a home game in 2027. Never mind, see? I stand corrected. So we got, what, potentially 2 home games back-to-back years, 2026, 2027, against the Chiefs. And then, 2025, obviously, will be an away game versus the Chiefs. And then 2026 and 2027 is home. So we will be playing the Chiefs at home. We'll just also playing the Chiefs the next 4 years in a row, by the way. That's just a little side note. But that's beside the point. That's actually kind of cool. All right, so go back to the games. Dallas is going to be very tough. It will be. I think we could beat the Cowboys. I'll say, what is that? So, let's say we do split with the AFC North. I know I'm going to get a comment from an AFC North fan. Oh, there's no way you're going to beat them. I don't care. With Joe Burrow healthy, I think we can get this job done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna say we go 7-1 at home. I think we lose all 3 of these games. I think we go 8 wins here. That game's up in the air. 9 wins, 10 wins, 11 wins, and 12 wins. Titans are a good team, and I really underestimated them this year, and I shouldn't have. They are a really solid team, and I got to give them more respect than I gave them. But I think we can win these 4 games. I think we can beat the Cowboys, and we might just lose to these 3. We might lose to the Chiefs again, which kills me to say that. And I think we lose to the Eagles. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now I'm saying 12-5 next year. Possible. Again, it really depends on the team, obviously. It depends on how our team does this offseason and who we get and who we don't get. I will say 12-5, I feel like, is our best here. Unless we sweep one of these AFC North teams, which I don't think it's going to happen. But that's a possibility. And we could beat the Eagles and go 13-5. I'm sorry, 13-4. We could beat the Eagles and go 13-4. My problem is that we can't throw one of these trap games, though. But again, like I said, I mean, this is why I say this a million times. Like, we don't know what next year is going to bring. Carolina Panthers might be the best team possible next year. You don't know, right? Tennessee might go out there and go something crazy and get Caleb Williams in some way. Like, one of these teams... No, actually not really any of these teams. Caleb Williams could potentially go to Denver if they trade up or something. Or they do something crazy like that. I know they want to get off the Russell Wilson bandwagon, so... It's going to be crazy, guys. It definitely will be crazy. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.